Welcome to Impact. Headlines. China's counter-tariffs on US in effect. Canada elects new Prime Minister. Eurozone economy expands in 2024. On Monday, Chinese counter-tariffs on US exports to China came into effect. This follows the additional tariff of 10% imposed on Chinese goods by the Trump administration, bringing total tariffs to 20%. In response to this, China has taken a harder stance this time, imposing a 10 to 15% tariff on a vast range of goods, especially targeting businesses loyal to Trump. The US is China's largest export market. Escalating tensions between both countries can further strain the Chinese economy. Impact on Sri Lanka. A strong Chinese economy is crucial for foreign direct investments and tourism. China has been a key investor in large-scale projects such as the Colombo port city and remains Sri Lanka's fifth largest tourist source market. However, escalating tensions with the US could impact Chinese investments and reduce tourist inflows to Sri Lanka. Canada's Liberal Party has elected Mark Carney as its new Prime Minister till official polls are conducted in October. Carney takes charge at a critical time as Canadians grapple with a cost of living and immigration crisis. On top of this, the 25% blanket tariff which took effect on March 4th has further intensified economic pressures. These tariffs target US goods worth $30 billion, and Canada has signaled its intent to expand the tariffs to cover an additional $125 billion worth of US goods. They are expected to increase costs for Canadian businesses and consumers by raising prices on imported goods and potentially disrupt trade and economic stability further. Impact on Sri Lanka. Although no direct impact, Canada is favoured by Sri Lankan students as a premier destination for higher studies. Increasing uncertainty and rising prices will cause further strain on Sri Lankan students studying in Canada. Canada is also Sri Lanka's 10th largest export destination. Constrained spending in Canada can reduce Canadian demand for Sri Lankan goods. The Eurozone expanded 0.4% in the fourth quarter of 2024, marking an improvement from the previous year. Full-year growth rose to 0.9%, driven by increased private consumption and government spending. However, uncertainty remains due to Trump's aggressive tariff policy and political instability in its largest economies, Germany and France. Still, the European Central Bank welcomed growth by cutting interest rates by 25 basis points last week. Impact on Sri Lanka. The Eurozone is a key market for both Sri Lankan exports and tourism. In January 2025, exports to the European Union reached $227 million, up 16% from the same period last year. Increasing geopolitical tensions between the Eurozone and US will dampen Sri Lanka's export earnings and European tourist inflows. And that's the wrap for this week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest developments in Sri Lanka.